truss rods. Okay, so on this guitar, this is the Telly style guitar that I built in 2012, I believe it was. Take a look at it for a second. Got humbuckers in it. It's got the volume tone, three-way Gibson style toggle hardtail bridge, ash wings, and a maple and walnut through neck, rosewood fretboard, 25.5-inch scale, and Grover tuners. Take a look at the back once, and there it is on the back. So the problem I'm having with this guitar is the truss rod. So let's talk about that for a second. So I put a single action truss rod in this guitar for a couple reasons. First reason was it was a lot heavier than the double actions that I've been using, and I figured that's going to help keep the neck straight. The second reason was if I put a set of strings on this guitar from the nut to the bridge, at the 7th fret where you do your measurements, right here, for your truss rod, okay, my theory was you'll never have a neck that has an up bow in it, meaning it's high in the center and low on either end. So if I put the single action truss rod in, what you're going to have is a middle that's low and the two ends that are high. Then you can adjust the truss rod back to bring the middle up to the measurement that you need it. The problem was, with this being a 5-piece neck, it's really sturdy and it doesn't bend very much. So this neck is perfectly straight with no pressure on the truss rod. The truss rod nut is loose. It's perfectly straight. When I put the strings on, it stays basically perfectly straight. And I can't adjust the truss rod to get any clearance at my 7th fret. So whenever you put the capo on the 1st fret, just press down at the 17th fret, and then you measure the distance, which you're looking for about anywhere from 10 to 12 thousandths. There's nothing. The string is laying on the fret at the 7th fret. So when you go to adjust the truss rod makes this center higher, which is going the wrong way. So I needed to go the opposite way, but since it's a single action, I ain't got nothing. I can't do anything with it. So now, you know, I had a set of 10s on here, and the set of 10s didn't do anything. So there's two options I got to fix this. The first is just put heavier gauge strings on, put a set of 11s on, put a set of 12s on it, and hopefully that has enough tension where it'll start to bring the center down to where I can get it the right action for the 7th fret. That's really the only option I got. The other option is take the fretboard off, and I can't do that. With this being a through neck, the fretboard sets tight against the body. There's no way that fretboard's coming off. If I take that fretboard off, it's probably going to take a big old chunk out of the neck and ruin the whole guitar. I'm not using these truss rods anymore. I'm going back to going back to the 2 ways that I used to use, and I'm not going to use these ones anymore because these ones are basically worthless. Because if you can only adjust it one way, you have no idea what way your neck's going to bow. So how are you going to know how to install it? If it gives it an up bow, then it's really no good. So anyways, I'm going to try to do a setup on this one. I'm going to do a video of a setup on this one in the next couple weeks, and I'm going to film it, and I'm going to try to do the different strings, and we're going to go through the process of putting heavier strings on and seeing if we can't get the 7th fret up to at least the you know, 7th or 8 thousandths of a gap. I'd like to get up to about a 10 or a 12, but I don't even know if that's going to be possible. So this guitar sounds really good. It's a little bit heavy. It weighs about 8.5 pounds. But it sounds good. It plays good. It's just that act without the, well, with the action, with the truss rod, you know, it's not getting the best playability that you could have. But other than that, everything else turned out pretty good on it. And so that's one of the other guitars that's in the shop that we're trying to work on, trying to figure out a solution for a problem. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to go check out my Facebook page, Andrew Allan Guitars. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, share and comment on this video, and I will see you in a future video. Have a good day and have a good week. Thanks for watching.